So you did it. You graduated, you landed the job, and now you are looking at your first real paycheck. But here's the thing. That money, whether it's a piece of paper or just a number on your screen, isn't just money. It's a crossroads. And the choice you make right now with this very first check is going to set you on one of two totally different paths for the rest of your life. Let's break down exactly what those are.
This is the question that can literally change everything. You're finally making more money than you ever have before, right? But somehow, it doesn't really feel like you're getting ahead. You feel like you're just working to maintain, not to actually build anything. If that sounds even a little bit familiar, you've already felt the trap. We're about to unpack exactly why that happens, and, more importantly, how to flip the script.
All right, so path number one. This is the default path. It's the one almost everybody takes without even thinking about it. As soon as you get more money in, your lifestyle just expands to eat it all up. It feels good, it feels like you've earned it, but this, my friend, is the performance trap. It's a quiet little cycle that can keep you stuck for years, maybe even decades.
And the trap is so sneaky and simple. It starts small. You think, I need a new pair of shoes. Then, bam, you get a raise. And suddenly that thought changes to, I need a pair of branded shoes. A little more income comes your way, and now it's, you know what? I need a pair of limited edition shoes. See what happened there? A simple want just morphed into what feels like a need. That's lifestyle creep, and it is incredibly good at making sure no matter how much you earn, you never actually get ahead.
So what's the engine driving this whole performance trap? It's something called your financial identity. We're not just buying stuff, we're crafting a persona. It's the story we want the world to believe about our success. It's a performance, really, fueled by ads that don't sell products, they sell an identity, and by that social pressure to show everyone that you've made it.
And getting the difference between these two things is absolutely crucial. Your financial identity is what you show people. It's the highlight reel. It's all external, and honestly, it's often paid for with debt. But your financial reality? That's the boring spreadsheet of your life. It's internal, it's private, and it's all about cold, hard math. The real danger is when we start caring more about the performance of being wealthy than the actual substance of being wealthy.
And what's pouring gasoline on this whole thing? You guessed it, social media. Platforms like Instagram and TikTok, they're not real life. They are highlight reels of perfectly curated consumption. They create this totally warped idea of what's normal, making it seem like everyone is spending extravagantly all the time. I mean, one study found that over half of millennials are influenced by social media when they buy things. It's a 24/7 comparison engine. And this quote from financial advisor Johnny McNamee just hits the nail on the head. You see the incredible vacation photos from Bali, but you don't see the $20,000 credit card bill that paid for it. You see the slick new car, but you don't see the crushing monthly payment. You're literally comparing your real life to someone else's fiction, and that's a game you will never, ever win.
But okay, there is another way. There's another path. It's way less glamorous, you won't see it on Instagram, but it's the one that actually leads to real freedom. This isn't about acting rich, it's about the slow, steady process of getting rich. Let's dig into how it works.
The first rule of this playbook is so simple. Real wealth is quiet. It whispers. The people who are genuinely doing well almost never talk about money. You know who talks about it the most? The people who are performing a version of wealth they haven't actually built yet. See, true financial security has this sense of calm about it. There's no need to shout about it.
Some incredible research from the book The Millionaire Next Door found 7 common habits among the wealthy. And what's so wild is that none of them are about some secret stock tip or complex formula. It's all about mindset and discipline. I mean, look at these. They live below their means. They care more about financial freedom than social status. They're efficient with their resources. The common theme here? They play defense. They focus on building actual wealth, not just looking wealthy. It's the total opposite of the performance trap.
Okay, so we've seen the two paths laid out. Now it's time for a quick reality check. Let's figure out which path you might be leaning towards right now. Just a few quick questions. Be honest with yourself.
First up, you've had a tough week at the new job, you're exhausted, and as you're about to buy something, that little voice in your head says, I deserve this. This is that classic reward mentality. And look, hard work does deserve a reward, for sure. But if I earned it becomes your go-to excuse for any purchase, anytime, it can quietly tear down all your financial progress.
Next question. Do you ever notice that you were feeling totally fine, totally content, and then you scroll through Instagram or TikTok for a few minutes, and suddenly you need something new? That's that social media effect at work. It's designed to make you feel like you're not enough, to pressure you to spend, just to keep up with a life that probably isn't even real.
And last one, have you ever used a credit card to buy something today because you're counting on a bonus or a raise that you haven't actually gotten yet? This is the anticipatory spending trap. Easy credit makes it feel like you can spend future money now. It's a really dangerous habit that digs you into a hole before you've even had a chance to start building.
So if you answered yes to any of those, you are not alone. Pretty much all of us have. The most important first step is just to be aware of it. So take a second right now and actually name your triggers. Is it stress? Is it boredom? Social pressure? You have to know your enemy to beat it.
Okay, awareness is amazing, but action is where the magic happens. Now that you've spotted the traps and the triggers, let's build a super simple, super powerful plan that you can start using with your very next paycheck.
Here it is, your 3-step plan to take back control. Number 1, and this is the golden rule, pay yourself first. Before you pay rent, before bills, before your morning coffee, set up an automatic transfer from your paycheck straight to your savings. You are paying your future self before you pay anyone else. Number 2, track everything for 30 days. Don't judge yourself, just get the data. You can't fix a leak in the boat if you don't know where it is. And number 3, this might be the most important. Redefine what wealth means to you. Is it a fancy car? Or is it the freedom to quit a job you hate, the security to handle an emergency? You get to decide what the real goal is.
Now, I know the word budget gets a bad rap. People hear it and they think it's a prison, it's about restriction. It's not. A budget is a freedom plan. It's simply you telling your money what you care about most. It's a strategy to fund the life you actually want. And you can just use a simple template like this to get started. If you take only one single thing away from all of this, let it be this idea right here. The secret to building wealth isn't about earning more and more money. It is all about creating and then protecting the gap between what you earn and what you spend. That space, that gap you create on purpose, that is where your freedom, your options, your entire future is built.
So, that first paycheck gives you a choice. You can use it to build a bigger performance, a fancier financial identity, or you can use it to start building that gap. A life of performing wealth or a life of building freedom. The choice, quite literally, starts now.